Okay, we're planning for the microservice architecture now. So for here, so we took the project an example of smart order system. So for that, I took an example with the smart order system. I have planning to develop a simple console-based application. For that, so the customer will select the product, and he has to give like order a particular order and the particular product details and number of quantity. And we have to build an API where it can act like a bridge between the customer and the service. So where here we have to provide the four different services under the microservice architecture. The first one is the order service. Customer will give an order, particular order, where inventory service. So inventory will store the data, and once the customer will select the product quantity will be reduced. And again the payment service. Once the payment is successful, the customer will get a notification with notification service. Okay, this is actually our agenda. This is about our project description. Okay, so in this structure, first I am going to create an order, class order. This class order, so I took three attributes. So first one is the order ID and the product and the quantity. Okay, all these things will be stored with the constructor, with the parameters constructor. So we have used this keyword to store the variable, the order ID, product and the quantity. After that, if the customer will select the product, the particular product, so I can use a getter method to access those orders. So that use a get order ID and get product and get quantity. After that, I need to build about the inventory. So for that inventory services, I will check about the stock, whether the particular stock is available or not. So if the stock is available, so it should update the stock once the customer will select the product. And after that, the payment service, the customer will process the payment. So once the payment is done, so the customer will get the notification. Okay, this is actually about our details, the product details. So after this, so notification, shall we go for the notification now? Okay, so for the notification, I'm going to create one more package on the notification. So right click on the package explorer class name with the smart order system. Under that, I'm going to create one more package. There's a package, select the package, and the package name is notification. Notification is the package name. Okay, notification is created. Under this, I need to create a class name of notification service. Okay, so notification service. Okay, under this notification service, so like customer will select the order based upon the order ID. After that, the notification will goes to the particular order. Okay, so for that I need to select with the method name of I'm going to call a method. So public void notification. So I need to send the notification. I can use send notification method with the parameters. What are the parameters? Based upon the order. The notification will send based upon order. So I need to use based upon the order ID. Okay. Next, I need to pass an argument such that the customer will get a notification. So that is notification send for order ID. So I can use send for order ID. The variable. So notification service is done. Okay. So after this, so I need to check with this inventory. After the inventory, all the orders will going to be passed and it will be updated. So for that, I can go for the order service now. So initially we have created the order service class. Okay. So for this order service, so first I need to create an object reference for all the classes over here. So what are those? Inventory service and the notification service and about the payment service and even the order. Okay. So for that first I will go to check with the inventory service. So like inventory service class name So inventory service class name, but we don't have the inventory service class name. We are going to import this inventory service. Okay, so for that I can use import of inventory service. Where is that inventory service, in which package? That is inside the inventory dot inventory service class name, and import. So inventory service. So for that inventory service I'm going to create an object. So I'm going to create an object with object reference of inventory, and I can use the new keyword. So the class name of inventory service with a nil parameter. We are not passing any parameter inside it. Okay. So after that we have to go for the payment. So payment in the sense payment service. So that is payment service is the class name, and you can use the object reference of payment, and you can use new keyword payment service is a class name. So you can import payment service from the payment package. Same way, one more object reference we need to create on notification service, right? Notification service is a class name. So I can mention the object reference of notification here, and you can use the new keyword. You can use notification service class name with object reference. I need to import the notification service class from notification package. All three things are importing right. Okay. Next, I need to place an order. So for the order, I have to use the order class. So for that, I can use need to make declare. I need to call a method on the particular class name of order. So for that, I need to use public void. I can call a method place order. Inside the place order, I need to pass a parameter where the parameter is an object reference of particular order. Okay, because from the order we have stored all the particular attributes, everything here. So for that I need to use the order service here. In the place order, I need to pass the parameter of an object order of the class name with object reference of order. Okay, I'm going to import order class from model method. This one, order class from the model method. Understood? So next, if the condition, so what's the condition? If the inventory is available. So what we can mention about inventory is the inventory. So this inventory with object reference, we have to check with the stock. So that is check stock. If the check stock of the product, so what is the product you are going to get from the user, right? So for that I can mention about order dot get product from the user, and again the quantity. So what's the quantity from the user? Order dot get quantity. If this all product as well as the quantity is available, then we need to update it. So what is that updating? So updating is inventory dot update stock. So what you are going to update from whatever the content you are used from the customer. So that is order dot get product, and order dot get quantity. You are going to update it. Understood? No? Or understood? So under the inventory, you have to first check with the stock about the product details and even the quantity. If that quantity is available, so you have to update it. Okay, so means if the customer will select in the sense, we have to update. So after that, we have to process it. So in process in the sense payment processing. So the payment processing again the payment processing. So we can mention about if the condition of the payment process. write the payment process, that is payment reference variable from the payment service, that is payment dot there is process payment. Okay, payment dot, we have to process the payment. So what you're going to process the payment based upon the order ID. Okay, that is order dot get order ID, order dot get order ID. If this condition is satisfied, so then we have to go for the notification. So for the notification, we have to call with the notification reference variable from the notification class, from the notification service class, from notification method. Okay, this is notification dot send notification. So to whom let's send notification? We have to send the notification based upon the order dot get order ID. The particular order ID notification will send. Understood? Huh? Understood all of you? Next, if the notification will send, so after that we have to pass an argument. What can pass an argument? So we have to pass an argument, that is order is placed successfully. Order is placed successfully. Okay, order is placed successfully. So then I can come out if this condition is not satisfied. If this condition is not satisfied, so you need to pass an error. So passing an error, that is what's up, like stock, insufficient stock, insufficient stock. Got it? I've understood. So now we understood order placement. Anybody having doubts? Anybody having doubts here? You can ask me. So this is about creating an object reference. So for this we have to make for placed order details, and we can check with inventory check and update status, and this is about payment process. Okay, and again this is argument. This is about argument. Understood? Huh? So anybody having doubts now? So anybody having doubts? So if anybody having doubts, please ask me now. If anybody having doubts, please ask me. Okay, so now order is done. So now we need to create an API such that it should act like a bridge between the user, means customer, and the service. So we have to create an API. Yeah. So for that I'm going to create one more package. Right click on here, create one more package using new keyword. The package name I can mention about API only. API. Okay. Inside that I'm going to create a class name of any name you can give, as you can mention about API gateway main method. This will be main method. API gateway agreed. Okay, so now I need to create a mechanism where it acts like a bridge between the customer and the system. Okay, so first I need to take the input from the user. So for that I can use a scanner class. So I can use scanner object reference of scanner, which is equal to new keyword scan class with system dot in class method. Okay, so I can import with the scanner class with Java util package. from the user how the user will select based upon the orders. Okay, so for that I can take with order service here. So from that I need to take with the order service. So for that I can create a class name of order service with object reference of order service and new keyword order service class name with null parameter. So I need to import the order service from order package. It is done. So if it is true, so I can use the condition of true. If it is true, because we are giving a condition of passing an argument where the customer will identify the stock is available or not. So for that, first the customer will provide the details like placing an order. So for the placing an order, he has to give an order like /n about one, say first product. The first mention about the declaration of place order, and I can mention about second line will be exit. Okay, only two parameters I need to check with this right now. Later we can modify. So I can use int of choice with switch statement. I need to select. So scanner dot int. So next it. Okay. So now if the condition in the switch statement, if choice assigned the value of 1, if choice is assigned the value of 1, then you need to pass an argument. That argument is enter order ID. Enter order ID. Okay. So enter order ID. We have to enter the order. So for that, order ID is in terms of integer data type. So integer, I can mention about ID, which is equal to scanner dot next date. Okay. Next, one more next statement, that is enter product name. This is about string of name, which is equal to scanner dot next. Okay. Next, quantity. So we have to mention the quantity. Enter quantity. So for this quantity, we have to use int quantity, which is equal to scanner dot next it. Okay. After this, it is going to be covered with the order services inside the order method. So under order package. So for that, I need to create a class name of order, and I have to create an object reference a particular order here. So order of the class name with order with the reference variable new keyword of order. Okay. So here passing an argument. So you can check with this order here. So there are three attributes here, that is order ID, product and quantity. So I have to check with this all three. So what are these three here? That is, first one is ID. I can mention about ID, and second one is product. Second one is name. And third one is quantity, QT1. They are given. So I need to import this order class from the model package. It is done. Okay. Next, we have to make it compatible with order service will be enabled where with reference to the order class. So that is order service. So this one, order service from the mechanism where we are going to check the payment, check with a particular set of start, first one, and after that the payment, and next one is notification. The same way we have to follow here. So order service, order service dot the method. So what's the method? Place order, place order of order, place order of order. Got it? So once it is done, if you're going to give a break, if it is not come to the picture, you can give a break. Okay, now understood. Now understood here. Anybody having doubts? Anybody having doubts here? So now we can check with this condition, if the condition. So just I'm going to run this application. Okay, see, there is an error. There's error. Okay, so here I have it is showing an error because this is only the content of just for analysis purpose, understanding. So we are not creating any class over here. So we need to use the class name. Not creating any class, so better I will remove this one. Let me check it 1 second. Check it looks fine. So I'm going to run this application. Okay, so it's compiled. It's compiled so it gives an order like place order. So we have to give a place order and exit two options is giving. So where the choice is, I'm giving the choice of 1 and please enter order ID. So I'm going to order ID 001, the order ID, and the place product name I can give as mobile phone is as a product name. Okay, input mismatch scanner. Okay, so this is showing an error. Let me check what is the error. Scanner. So there's an input mismatch, means something, the variable is changing now. Extend throw for exception and extend. So here extend. Sorry, people following me. Okay, is exception, try catch exception. Yes, must check with the try catch exception here. I'm going to run this application once again. So place order, I can give the place order and the order ID 201, product name, mobile phone. Again input mismatch. Okay. So let me check with the first from the beginning. So better I will remove this easy class. I will delete this class. Okay. I'm going to create this one. Okay. Once again, I'm going to run this. So interview, and the product ID 001, and the product name is mobile phone. Okay, so first let me check from the beginning. I'll select with the order. Select with the order, like, so order ID is perfectly all right with the order, and the product and the quantity is perfectly all right. Are people are following me? Are people are following me now? Order is perfect, and string of product and the private in quantity and order ID we are given, and the string product and int quantity. So constructor is okay. Next one is getter method with get order ID, the particular order ID, to get product and get quantity. So this is perfectly done. There is no error here. So next one is inventory service. Inside the inventory service, so we created the package of inventory and class inventory services, and good enough check the stock method, string product and int quantity, and the quantity we have given as a default as 10, and check from the product, and for update stock also we have given the product as well as the quantity, and the product details will be analyzed. Is also done. There is no error. Next one is the payment service. The boolean process payment and int of order ID. So processing payment of order ID we have given with particular set of order ID, the return true. It is correct. And notification service. So the notification and the send notification done with the particular order ID, and the notification sent for the particular order ID with order ID variable is also done. Next one is order service. For this order ID, sorry, what is order service? Yeah, order service. With the order service, the package of order and the order service. Next, inventory service of inventory and inventory service, and the payment service and notification service. All three object references created, and after that a method of the place order with the order class name, and if the condition of inventory check stop with order dot get product with order of get quantity. If this condition is true, then inventory update. If date update is done. Next, if the payment process payment with order dot get order ID, get order ID payment process. If inventory is done, if the payment process order ID payment process is done, then notification will send to send notification order with the get order ID. Get order is correct. Then order is getting placed. Order is getting placed is okay. This is also perfect. Next one is API gateway. API gateway, and here scanner. So rather than scanner, I can use SC better because it is a keyword. Better I will remove every page. I will remove the scanner keyword everywhere. Maybe the compiler will get a confusion here. Okay. Okay. So scanner class is done. The order service object of message is created. If it is true, is order and choice. So next int. If choice is 1, enter order ID, and the product details will be entered, and quantity will be entered, and inside the choice we are given the order with a new order ID, product and quantity. That is the name and quantity. Next, our service to place order. Speak. Okay, everything is perfect. Why the errors? Product ID, product name. Okay, see, the product name actually I have given the mobile phone, right? That's a problem. So I have used a scanner class. So if I use a scanner class, I can't give it two different variables. I have to give a single variable. So for that, I can give mobile phone. With a quantity 1. See, now it is perfectly done. It's showing an error because I have to use the scanner class. So if I use the buffer data class, it will be okay. So if I'm using a scanner class, so it will take only a single word as a product data. Okay, so see, the checking the status is a mobile phone and the stock is updated for the mobile phone. The processing payment of order ID is 1, notification sent for the order ID is 1, and order is placed successfully. Got it now? How the microservice will work? So there is no error here. So only thing is the scanner class we have to take as a single word as an input. If multiple words, we have to use a buffer data class. Buffer data class. Okay. So anybody having doubts? Tell me now. Arun, any doubts? Anybody having doubts now? Tell me, anybody having doubts now?